Hey everyone, Flamer here, and today we do something different. I have been a massive zombies fan since the early days, with World at War being my first Call of Duty that I played. During that time, there is one gun that hard carried me without the use of wonder weapons. Recently, with the release of Black Ops 6 Season 6 The Haunting, they brought back the original gun all the way back from World at War. The Dresden 9mm? Nah. Us Call of Duty players know this is not the Dresden but the MP40, a full auto submachine gun, very high damage and manageable recoil, short range and slower rate of fire as the in-game description mentions. The Dresden is available to equip via the Create a Class after leveling your Season 6 Battle Pass to Tier 21 or later down the line via a challenge. You're also able to grab it from the mystery box. With its many attachments it becomes even more powerful. But looking at the base version I used during my Haunted Havoc stream, it held up fine and I was having a great time. It was a good weapon to take down hordes of zombies and special enemies. When Pack-a-Punched, it becomes the danger zone, and its effectiveness rises even more, making it a valid weapon to take on zombies as a starting weapon. With the whole debate of returning weapons we carry forward, I want to go back and check out this awesome weapon in the varieties that was Call of Duty Zombies. Going back all the way to World at War, where it originated in the Nazi Zombies mode on the map Nocturne-Toten, being a weapon inside of the mystery box, and in later maps becoming a wall weapon and a reliable one at that. For only a measly 1000 points, you can buy this weapon that houses 32 rounds in a magazine and 192 in reserve. If you run out of ammo in a weapon, you can go up to a wall buy of the MP40 and buy back the ammo for only 500 points. Which you will have gained back in the meantime, when you lose all your ammo again, making it a reliable weapon early on, in gaining points and stopping power at long range so that zombies do not get to you. Upgrading yourself with double tap, increasing its fire rate up to 50%, making mowing down zombies easier, but also more often get yourself to buy back ammo. I advise in the lower rounds to go for headshots, which you probably will hit with 2 to 3 bullets, instead of spamming the fire button fully auto. Making you use ammo efficiently. When attacking hordes, hold down that firing button and let her rip. Debuting in World at War in the map The Reese, you also gain the option to Pack-a-Punch for 5000 points, increasing the damage at all ranges, rate of fire, ammo and magazine of the weapon, changing its name to the Afterburner. When buying ammo from the wall, it will be higher than 500, making it less reliable to gain points early on, but more of a weapon to help take down the hordes coming at you in the higher rounds. At the end of World at War, the next game by Treyarch, Black Ops, was rumored to also have a zombies mode. On the map Kino der Toten, which is fun fact, it was a scrap DLC idea for the 4th map pack in World at War. The map pack was ultimately cut due to the relocation of resources at Treyarch to complete the Black Ops campaign in time, and the fact that it would have been released too close to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Hence why this map Kino der Toten launched with the Cold War era weapons from Black Ops from the box, but also the MP40. While being a World War II weapon, being a viable weapon in certain maps like Kino der Toten, the reworked World at War maps, and Call of the Dead, which also was a reworked map scrapped from the map pack 4 in Zombies as Coast. Stats wise, the MP40 is the same as its World at War counterpart, making it still a reliable weapon early on. In Kino der Toten, as you can see in this gameplay, taking down zombies with ease, and the newly added Nova gas crawler enemy types. It's a great weapon that can take down multiple enemies. With this weapon not returning after Call of the Dead, it disappeared for a while. Until DLC 4 in Black Ops 2.
It began long ago, on the battlefields of the Great War.
Yeah, Samantha, we know. Welcome to Origins, the Black Ops 2 final Zombies DLC that brings back the original 4 characters all the way from maps like Shinonuma, set in not World War II, but World War I, in an alternate universe, making the return of the MP40 not a retcon of anything in history, since the MP40 was made in Nazi Germany during World War II. The MP40 becomes even better, but at a cost. Instead of 1000 points, it costs about 1300 points, and it can be bought at many locations around the map. It also can be dug up if you have done the Golden Shovel side quest. The MP40 is also inside of the mystery box and comes with an exclusive adjustable stock attachment. When Pack-a-Punch, it becomes once again the afterburner and doubles its magazine capacity, more ammo and higher damage. Pairing this with Double Tap 2.0, this thing becomes a reliable source for points early on, but also a high damage weapon to use against enemies like the Panzer Soldat that comes in at around round 8. The MP40 in my opinion feels more of a reliable weapon that most players will pick up when they first enter No Man's Land and maybe trade in later. What was reliable, it again did not appear until later down the line, when a weapon from the past was used in the future. Black Ops 3. Continuing the insanity ending of Black Ops 2 Zombies, it is fully set in a future environment, so there's no way that this weapon returns in the way that it does. Meet the HE40, a futuristic version of the MP40 featuring in the debut map of Zetsubou no Shima and Goro Trophy, and was also seen on the poster of the Reisendrache being held by Dempsey. It cannot be bought from the wall and is only available from the mystery box. It comes auto-equipped with a stock and quick draw attachment. It being a futuristic version does not mean always that it's an upgrade. Its lack of power comes in the form of a lower fire rate than the MP40, making it not the best weapon to advance early on for points, since it's a great powerhouse weapon for you if you're killing single type zombies. Its penetration damage is not the best and is not like the MP40. Its upgrade comes in the form of more ammo, making its maximum ammo becoming a major upgrade into 384 rounds to load in your weapon. After Pack-a-Punching, it becomes the Afterburner 2.0, increasing its magazine size to 64 and raising its max ammo count to 448. We've added upgrades in the form of attachments like Extended Max and FMJ to increase its penetration power. Even though the HG40 is not a wall weapon, it's a good alternative when getting it from the mystery box for grabbing points and destroying special enemies like the treasure early on. On May 16, 2017, nearly a year later after Revelations released during the life cycle of Infinite Warfare, a 5th DLC expansion for Black Ops 3 gets released. Fully zombies and includes remasters of the World of War maps, excluding the Reese, since that got added as the Giant, and the Black Ops 1 maps, excluding maps like 5 and Call of the Dead. They get released as Zombie Chronicles, a map pack celebrating the success of zombies over the years in a remastered or remade version of maps. On these maps, the MP40 returns on the remastered versions of Nocturne Toten, Verrucht, Shinonuma, Kino der Toten, and Origins. Being both a wall weapon and a box weapon, it also retains its price cost from Origins, with it being 1300 points, but being more reliable than the HG40 and its predecessor. In Origins and the World of War maps, it was being a wall weapon that can help you out tremendously. When Pack-a-Punching, it becomes Afterburner, losing the from the Afterburner, and packing way more of a punch against zombies and hordes, making it a reliable SMG to use in the lower but also higher rounds. Together with double Pack-a-Punching and getting alternate ammo types added like Dead Wire, it can become a reliable weapon to use in your arsenal even when cornered. Going off track from Treyarch, we head over to World War II Zombies, developed by Sledgehammer Games. This game has a zombies mode where the MP40 is again usable, but way different than its Treyarch versions, with it being the first time ever that we could equip the MP40 as a starting weapon, after beating all the Easter eggs in the zombies mode as a reward. It costs about 1000 jolts normally in a map from a weapon locker, and is introduced in the prologue as the only wall weapon in that map. It comes with about 192 rounds in reserve and 32 in a magazine. It's also available to get in the Torture Path mode as a random drop, or when buying a random SMG Waffen box for 2000 jolts. With the Mark II Free Fire perk, it can be upgraded for a limited time into the Hartly Werking, gaining an increased magazine size, increased maximum reserve ammo, and of course increased damage when shooting zombies. You can also hit the Übersprengen, which is the Pack-a-Punch, to upgrade it permanently, and when you're out of ammo, interact with this machine to gain ammo for it back. For the first time ever, you're also able to customize this weapon, making it become even better with time after leveling it up. World War II also has exclusive variants for certain weapons that have zombie perks, including the Efficient perk on the Son of Mars variant, which it allows the player to gain an extra bonus to the player's special ability meter by getting multi-kills, such as collateral kills. A cool bonus for those who master the MP40, but not game breaking. So don't worry if your supply drop luck is bad, you're not missing out too much. Going back to Treyarch, in the titular title Black Ops 4, the MP40 returns, but not as a wall weapon, but as a box weapon, and is available on every map. It has 32 ammo in a magazine and starts with a whopping 384 rounds in reserve. Unlike in Black Ops 3, it regains the duh in the afterburner when pack-a-punch and has 64 rounds in a magazine and 448 rounds in reserve. Unlike its predecessors, it's very rare to get the MP40 from the box early on, since there are more than 30 weapons inside of the mystery box, making your chances slim at getting it. I use mutations in this gameplay to get it from the box, and it honestly does not feel as powerful as the ones before it. Even though we have a remake of Call of the Dead as Tactor Totem, the MP40 is now back on this map as a wall buy. You can pack-a-punch up to 4 times after initially pack-a-punching to increase the power even further, or use the golden pack-a-punch on Tactor Totem to get maximum pack-a-punch and save some money. Before we head into the final game where the MP40 resides, here's some fun trivia for you. Back in 2015, the popular SMG was available to get inside of Advanced Warfare from supply drops. It was sadly never ported into zombies. Its legendary supply drop variant was called Afterburn, which is a nod towards the pack-a-punch name of the MP40 in Treyarch's titles. Edward Richthofen used the MP40 in a Richthofen Origins statue, which was the only one to sell and the other 3 were cancelled. For Call of Duty Mobile, they released a comic for Undead Siege, where Richthofen is also shown with the MP40 in the exact same pose as his statue.
Ever heard of Vanguard?
With a World War II title, a World War II gun gets added. Welcome to Call of Duty Vanguard, a title also made by Sledgehammer Games, but with zombies supported by Treyarch. Here the MP40 returns and is also usable as a loadout weapon to take into any of the 4 maps in the game. It's fully customizable with over 70 attachments to mix and match for your SMG. I'm not gonna tell you what the best class for it is, but when using it, use the operator Halima Sambardi to level it up faster, since it's her gun of choice. It returns with the starting 32 ammo, or 24, and 64 depending on the magazine attachments, and 352 in reserve. It's a wall weapon inside of certain maps like Shinonuma, and brings, for the first time ever, buyable pack-a-punch weapons after reaching certain milestone rounds. It once again becomes the afterburner when pack-a-punched, or could be pack-a-punched in the Ramfang and Terra Maledicta for 7,500 points, and in Shinonuma and the Archon for 5,000 essence. Going up into the 15,000 for double pack-a-punch, and 30,000 for triple pack-a-punch. You can also buy pack-a-punch versions from the wall for a reduced price. 448 ammo in reserve and double the magazine. It's a reliable SMG to use when fighting revenants or zombies. And there we go. Every single version of the MP40 in zombies and what makes it good or even bad. Hope you guys like this new type of content, and if I should do more reviews on these weapons on all CODs, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty Zombies videos. This is Flamer, signing off. Have a great day, afternoon or night!